Hey, Munkee here from the game CodeLaamaa. So far, my friends have taught you how to print, play with variables, and do math all in code. Now I'm going to teach you about input. Ever since our first lesson, we've been discussing how to output information. Now it's time to look at how to input information. The block called prompt is located in the text and the I/O categories, and it's designed to ask for two types of user input: text input and number input. The prompt block has three characteristics. First is to specify whether we are going to input text or a number. Second is to provide a message to your user to prompt them for input. And the third is to provide a variable that the input will be saved to. So those are three important pieces of doing input all the time. Providing a message is very important because it tells the user that your program is waiting for input before continuing. More importantly, it will tell your user what kind of input to enter. Without it, your user will be confused and will think that your program is about to hang. Now let's look at some sample input from our sample mission level. Alright, so let's get right into it. We got Munkee here in our sample scene world here. We're going to jump right into doing some input, but we'll point out that input is located in two places. So there's text, and so you can bring in the prompt block right there. So I'm going to throw that into the trash. And now we're going to use I/O, and I/O has a prompt block as well, and we're going to take advantage of that. We created the I/O category because prompt and print were the most common ones that we're going to be using in coding to begin with. So anyways, let's get into it. So we've dropped our prompt block in. Now we always need a variable to go along with the prompt block. So we're dragging in a variable. We're going to call this new variable my name. We'll hit OK. Now we're saying prompt for text, so that's perfectly fine. Now let's look at our message and change our message from ABC to what is your name? Hit done. Now let's print it back to us. So we're going to grab a print block. We're going to use the ABC in a moment. Just pull it off to the side. Grab our create text with block from the text category. We'll throw ABC back in, and we'll change ABC to welcome with a space. Now let's grab our variable block, grab my name, and let's run this thing. So what is your name? Let's enter Yina. Hit run. It says welcome Yina. Alright, so now let's throw everything in the trash, and let's start with another example. So let's grab another prompt block from the I/O category, and we did text already, so now we're going to do numbers. And for numbers, I'm going to grab two prompt blocks, and I'm going to grab two variables. So we'll say set item 2, and another set item 2, join them to the two prompt blocks, and what we're going to do now is rename the first one, or create a variable called x. We'll hit done. We'll create another variable, call it y, and we'll hit done as well. So we're saying set x2, and the prompts will change from text to number for each of them, because we'll do some simple math here. Now for the first message, we're going to say, please enter a value for x. You'll hit OK. Now for y, let's just simplify it and just say, please enter y. Hit OK. And now, looking at our little prompt blocks here, now we're going to grab another variable. Let's call it z. Now let's jump into our math category. Grab the plus block. We're going to throw away the 2 1s there. And replace them with x and y. And we'll change that plus to a multiply. Now let's print out our answer. So grab a print block, move the ABC over a bit, and let's grab in our text category create text with, put our ABC back, and change the message ABC to x times y is and let's grab z, and now let's run this thing. So there's our entire code block there. Let's hit run. So we're entering a value for x. Right, so putting 4, entering a value for y, putting 8, and let's see. So it says x times y is 32. Alright, so let's start with a fresh slate here. And our next example is one where we're going to do a square root. So we'll start with grabbing the square root block. We'll grab a little new variable, set item 2 block, drop the 9, and let's grab a prompt block and another variable block, and we'll say create variable, and we're going to call this variable x. Hit done. And the other one will be called z. Alright, grab another x. So now we're going to say z is the square root of x. So we're grabbing the x block there from our input. We'll change the prompt from text to number, change our message to be enter a number. And hit OK. So that's our block so far. Now we need to print it back to the user. So grab a print block, move the ABC over for a bit. Or actually we'll change it first. We'll change it to square root is, hit OK. Move the square root block a bit over, grab the text block, and let's reconnect the square root message there, and just grab our variable z, throw it in there. So now we have our block here that's going to do a simple square root after asking the user for that number. So let's give this a run. Now it's saying enter a number. Let's enter a number like 23. Now let's see what it says. It says square root is 4.7 and change. Alright, so there we just asked the user for a number, and we did the square root of the number and printed it back to the user. Now let's move the print block over a bit. We'll do one final calculation, but we're going to dump the square root block there. We're going to grab another block. We'll grab the sine block. We're going to change that trigonometry. First we'll dump 45 because we're going to be doing a calculation on a variable. So we'll grab our x and we'll change sine to tan. So we're going to say z is the tan of x. Bring our print block back. Change the message to tangent is, hit enter, hit OK. Now we're going to calculate the tangent of whatever the user enters. So let's give it a run. And so now the message pops up, enter a number. We're going to type in 34. Hit done. Hit OK. Hit run. Or, well, run's already running. Now it's saying the tangent is 0.7 and change. So there you have it. Some simple math, some simple text input, but basically we're using the input block here to take care of all of our input needs. Now if you haven't already done so, head over to CodeLaamaa.com and download CodeLaamaa for your iPad or Android and give it a try yourself. You won't regret it. It's a game that takes place on Earth 5 in the not-so-distant future. Humans have abandoned the Earth because it's become unlivable, and it's up to the Animal Kingdom to restore it. It can only be restored through the power of code. So you need to learn to code to save it. I know you're up for the challenge. So what are you waiting for? Take care. Bye for now.